Well, my GoPro has decided to not work today at all. I can't get it powered on or anything, so we'll try this little camera somehow. See if I can balance it on the brim of the hat. Because I don't know at all where it's going to be pointing. So we'll just do our best, I guess. Alright, you're still pointing straight ahead, sort of, kind of? Yeah. I think that's a decent angle, but I don't know. We'll find out, I suppose. Jesus, this thing requires so much trim. This thing is way out. Everything is out. Can't see anything that way, and I can't really turn my head because then the camera will fall off. So there. Now we're trimmed. Again, sun, I can't see that way. Can't really turn my head much. It's been so long since I've flown this plane, I don't remember. How it flies. It does not do that at all. It is not a flip it over type plane. It will just fly around. Does not have enough elevator authority to make that happen. Could it be any more noise today though? This plane is nose heavy for some reason. I didn't think it should be nose heavy. Well, I did put the battery pack forward, so maybe that's why. Maybe I should just change that. What's it doing? It wants to climb now. Yeah, I'm basically flying while balancing an eggshell on my hat here, so, or an egg, not a shell. Anyway, see if we can, I can move this battery ever so slightly back. Let me do that. Like that. Shove that thing up front. Of course you can't see this because I can't nod at all, so the camera will fall off. There. Alright, what do we got? We need to trim down a couple of notches, so that's a good indication. Yeah, probably nose heavy still, but better than it was. So. Ooh! Oh, I forgot about the camera, see. Well, I guess it won't fly again. I was just thinking, oh, this plane requires throttle to knife edge, doesn't it? Or quite a bit of it. And yeah, well, there we go. And I thought, well, shit. Yes, it does. I swear I saw something fly off the plane. Maybe not. I don't see what that would be in that case. Just the motor just came right off to mount. Everything else seems to be attached still. But hey, so we had some fun this morning. Haven't had a good crash in a while. I think this was very good, but... There you go. Yeah, that's what happened. Yeah. That's easy to fix. We just spread a bunch of glue on the mount and put it back on, and voila, back in business. So, hey, I can do this now. But yeah, my GoPro wouldn't power on this morning, so I tried my old Yi camera. It wouldn't power on, probably because it hasn't been used in ages, so the battery's just flat. Of course, GoPro was just used, what, a couple of days ago? So it should have plenty of battery. I don't know. I am not impressed with GoPro at all. Not in the least. For as much as that camera cost, it should work, and it should work perfectly every time. It does not. It turns on by itself. It refuses to turn on. It refuses to turn off. It records in some kind of time-lapse mode when I don't want it to. It has stopped recording at least once, I guess, in the middle of a flight. It is no better than the Yi camera. The Yi 4K camera, heck, the old one for that matter. And it costs twice as much. So, yeah, GoPro, you can fuck off as far as I'm concerned. To charge that kind of money for a camera and have it be that shitty, that should be illegal. That should be recalled. The entire line of the camera, GoPro Hero 8 Black, probably a whole bunch of other ones, because I checked the forums for you know, tips to see if anybody can figure out how to fix this stuff. And apparently it's been going on since the GoPro Hero 7 at least. And no end in sight. And all they do on the forums is say, oh, well, just do a manual firmware upgrade and then reset the factory settings. Yeah, that doesn't work at all. Makes no difference. In fact, it made it worse. Like I said, the turning on by itself hadn't been happening for a while. So but then I did the firmware upgrade and the manual firmware upgrade, and then I reset all the factory settings. And next thing you know, 5 minutes later, it turns on by itself again. And then it turns on by itself again. It's like, oh, piece of shit. Anyway, I gotta get to work, so I figured it's a big good time to go right. Anyway, the plane will be fixed easy enough, so it'll fly again one of these days.